Now, one of the other requirements for sole representative visa is finances. Now, unlike the startup or innovator visa or the predecessor entrepreneur visa, there is no fixed financial threshold we need to meet in order to qualify for the visa. In my experience, as a rule of thumb, you want to provide at least £50,000. Why do I say that? Anything less than £50,000, the Home Office could essentially come back and say, well, this is not a very ambitious project of yours. So it makes us believe that this is not necessarily one that you need to do now. This is more of a... Go on.
Just a quick question. So you talked about, having £50,000. So who's showing this money? This is the business, isn't it?
Correct.
And showed in the business plan, 50,000 available for XYZ, right? And
Correct.
does that the £50,000, does it have to be in the bank account?
It needs to be liquid assets. So basically, before we talk about the financials, the company is basically, if you look at them as quote unquote your sponsor, you're going to be applying for the visa, but your company is going to be sponsoring you. So everything is from their perspective, if you like.
Okay.
So the company would show certain financial documents, such as bank accounts, tax returns, tax filings, and so on, to show that it has liquidated assets. Now, there's no law to say you must hold these assets for a prescribed period of time. You could literally hold them for a day before you apply. So long as you can show where the money is derived from, the source of the savings, whether it be sale of assets or liquidation of certain assets or investments, that is fine. So long as we can attribute it. Please make sure this money doesn't come from you, because it doesn't look good if you as the applicant transferred money to the business and the business then shows this money. So please make sure there's a clear paper trail where the money comes from the business itself.
Okay. So that means, in a nutshell, whatever amount that's stated on the business plan that is available for the UK expansion project has to be within the company's bank account, isn't it? It has to be something that they can afford. Is there a question of affordability there?
Exactly. That's exactly it. We just need to show that the business, based on the business plan, we need to show that the business actually has the cash reserves to A, fund and set up the operations of the UK branch, as well as B, sustain the UK branch until it becomes self-sufficient and self-sustainable.
All right.
And that's where the business plan would tie all of that information together. So it would detail the costings of the operations, as well as provide a forecast as to how much turnover the company is expected to make and when it's expected to make a profit.